There's rock. It's the big, raw, the spirit of the land. This is the spirit of Australia. Everything happens here as far as charging energy. It is powerful.
Here it is, rock. We're about to do the base walk, 10.5 k's around.
Seeing some stuff that expands your consciousness. 500 million years ago, when Australia was underwater, all this sand and rock was meshed together with the pressure of two tectonic plates coming together. And there's rock in Katajuta, and all of these places were the formation.
Yeah, it was all underwater.
That pressure.
At some point, and the rest of the land had eroded away, and that's all that's left.
It's crazy when you look around to think that it was all underwater, but it makes sense. When you do the walks, you're like, that's how that got there.
Yeah, like we did the base walk of Uluru. It's been one of my highlights.
You're like, how did that get so smooth, like a wave?
That when we first took off, there was one little spot where you come in, and in the rock was a wave, and it looked exactly like a barrel. You could have jumped on it if it was water and surfed it.
Just pulled up to the men's cave, and it's a very overwhelming feeling coming here.
There was a secret men's meeting grounds there, that particular part of the
when we
rock.
first looked at it, it's just like our minds were blown. It's like, how does the rock actually get like that? And then we later found out that it's because it was actually underwater at some point. So we knew it had to do something with water. Hey, it's like only water could possibly make it. But we're in the middle of Australia. How does water get here? It's like it's a freaking desert.
Yeah.
How does water erode this away? But yeah, millions and millions of years ago it was underwater, so it just totally makes sense now.
So it was a secret men's meeting grounds, and on they give you a little information. It said that the men that were there, they did something wrong and they died, and their spirit was in that perfectly shaped wave. There was three little rocks, and they looked like the faces of a spirit transcending up. So that gave me shivers.
I had an kind of overwhelming feeling like I'd been there before as well.
Well, we're all connected, aren't we?
Yeah,
We all come from planet Earth. We are all indigenous.
indigenous to Earth. That's what we are.
What's happened, Dad?
Huh?
What's happened?
I went to drain the water out of my noodles, and yeah, a bit too much pressure, aka I wasn't holding it on tight enough, and it all came out.
And what are you doing now?
Well, I'm gonna see if I can salvage it.
Look at that spice you've got on there.
Yeah, this is the Uluru spice.
Wow.
Wow. Let's try this.
Really massage that burning there.
Went in the Katajuta walk, so Valley of the Winds.
Doing the Valley of the Winds. And there's no wind. A lot of spirit, a lot of flies.
Yeah.
How incredible is Katajuta?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's taller than Ayers Rock, so it feels very grand. It's more spread out, so as far as walking through it, there's a bit more going on.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, we've done that once before. We've been to the Rock once, and we've been to Katajuta before. So it was really nice to get back and check it all out.
Yeah. The birds as you walk through, and it's quite windy at one section right at the top where in between the two biggest Olga mountains. View from up there was so good. And I think it's just good to get out and get physical, get like an adrenaline rush from just walking everywhere. We're doing pretty serious Ks, you know, 10 to 15 Ks a day walking.
Yeah.
We also, a friend of ours from Jabiru, Damo, who we mentioned in another vlog, used to work in Uluru as as a part of the fire brigade. And he put us in touch with the crew that are there now, and we ended up staying there and had the best time. They showed us around. We played, it was the 1st of July, so it was cracker night. Lots of fireworks going on, and we played for everybody at the fire station.
Well, we didn't plan to. We're actually, we pulled up and they've got a little men's shed there, and they let us set up, and because we're making our way to Splendour in the Grass, we're like, alright, we just wanted to do a couple of things, getting ready. So we had everything out, they were all there. We're like, alright, you guys want to hear a few tunes? So we played them all some tunes.
It was hilarious though. Like, we were in the middle of playing some songs, and then the whole place just evacuated. We're like playing to 30 people, just jamming away, having a little rehearsal. And then I think someone must have shouted, there was a fire call.
No, yeah, they got to call in.
They got to call in, fire,
Yeah.
it's cleared. So we're just like
They're
back
like
to
running.
rehearsing to ourselves.
We're like, oh, didn't realise we sounded that bad, guys. Come on.
One of the fellas took us to the Field of Lights, which is a place set up by a guy from the UK, I can't remember his name. It's like an art installation, all solar powered LEDs, but the way it's done, like when you walk through there at night time, and there's two things happening. You've got all these beautiful solar powered LEDs pulsating and changing colour and just flowing. You know, they're all sort of in sync. And then you just look up, and it is the most vivid, universal, open Alice Springs night. So the human, and then the constellational, it's just really like icing on the cake.
And the art of the lights as well. So it looked a bit Avatar-like. These fluorescent lights, and you've got like the main hub of the optical fibers that start in the middle of each different piece, and then they kind of like all spread out. It's like illuminated highways of light.
Kings Canyon.
Yeah.
I felt like a king there.
We haven't done that one before.
It's different to the other, like Uluru and Katajuta. The desert there is quite remote. You feel like you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Those big desert oaks, and just it's got an eerie vibe out there. But Kings Canyon is more friendly, it's more nurturing, there's more life there.
We did some filming there as well, so we shot some of our film clips for hire. We stayed over there one night, and we wanted a free camp, so as we drove out, we're like, oh, where do we want to park? We found this like little side offshoot thing, but we weren't quite out of the national park, and we pulled in, and we went kind of down this road next to a fence, and we didn't quite know if we'd be right parking there, like with rangers and that kind of thing. And Sam was like, I really don't feel right. I don't think we should be here. She was really like quite out of it. It's like, no, we really, we probably shouldn't stay here. And I'm like, no, let's just see what happens. Let's just feel it out. And as we're kind of like sussing it out and where we are, we look over and we see this a fire in the distance, and we're like, hey, there's people already here, and they're on the other side of the fence, and we're like, okay, well, let's just go
Introduce ourselves.
just go say hello, what's up, what's going on here, you know, we reckon we'll be right if we park here.
We wander over and we see on the sign it was Lilla Indigenous Tours, I think.
Cool, yeah, it's
So-
like Indigenous land.
Indigenous land. So
And-
like, oh, cool. We'll go.
Like, you need a permit to get on there, and we're like, okay, well, let's just wait here. Isaac had his big, huge spotlight thing, and so they saw us, and then they came over, and as they were walking over, like, these are the people that we need to speak to. It was like, you know, this is awesome. And as they came, and we were like, they walked up, and we told them our story, and yada yada. We had just parked on the side of the road, and what do you think? And
There's
there's two guys,
Yeah.
Marvin and Chris.
Yeah.
And we asked them, do you think it'd be okay if we parked up here? And they're like,
This is our land.
this is our land, you guys. Of course you're welcome. Stay here. And they're like,
Make a fire.
have a little fire. They like welcomed us onto their land. And that was really special.
Yeah.
And then like we were so excited, we're like, oh my god, we've just been welcomed on the land. We're allowed to stay here, and it's like pretty much like bang on Kings Canyon, or just down the road a little bit, but you can still see the range
whole
of Kings
range,
Canyon. And they let us park right at the front there.
So we cranked the tunes up.
Yeah.
We dance around the fire.
All right, this is our time in the NT. It has been so nourishing. Such a beautiful experience yet again.
And thanks to everybody that came out to our shows, put us up at their place to stay. You know, it's nothing but love. Salt of the earth people in the Northern Territory.
We love NT. We love coming here. And it's gonna be a bit sad to say goodbye, but it's never the end. This is always will be our home. But we are making our way to the finale of the Southern Cross Tour.
Splendor in the grass.
Woo-woo.